Hi and welcome to another PHP tutorial. Let's start by entering as follows: PHP and close that off. Okay, so this very one, I'm going to save the file. Let's save this file as pre, because it's going to be based on what is known as precision setting. Okay, .php. I'm going to save it right there in my file. So there. The first thing we need to do is we must echo out the pre function itself, because without the pre function it's not going to work. So let's call that pre right there and close that off. Now the next thing is, from my previous tutorial, I'm just going to copy as follows. Let me copy all of these lines of codes. Copy that. That was the one I used for date and time. Paste it right underneath here. But first thing first, paste that right underneath here. And I'll change this to precision setting. Settings. Right. So that will be my title right there. Get rid of that. Okay, maybe I can even save it now. Let's save it and I run it, then you guys see what I'm talking about. Let's go to my browser right here and just maybe copy that, open another page of it, paste it right in there, and just enter pre. There, you can see that precision setting. Alright, okay, now that we've seen that, let's enter a comment here. Okay, that's for the precision setting, and this is how you comment it: enable viewing of the space. Okay, so let's come in here. We start by, let's print out, print F, and we go for space. The space, let's say the space is, shall we go for maybe 15, but then we need to enter the $sign and the percentage sign. Then we define the space to be 15, then followed by F's \n. Okay, close that off, comma. Let's say we want to go for 213 divided by, let's go for maybe 11. Close that off, enter your semicolon. If I save this now, let's save it and see what will happen. Okay, so we can just go back to our browser and press F5. There, you can see the spacing in it. That is the work of the pre function, the precision setting. Okay, now let's try out one or two other things there. Come in here, I've just copied that, paste and paste. Now I'm going to change my precision setting. I'm going to change it here. Let me enter a comment here. That will give me just 15 spacing. Okay, now the second one, I like the second one to pad to 15. Alright, so to achieve that, what you need to do is just to add a 0 to that right in here. I'm going to add a 0 there. And the third one here, let's call that fill with zeros. There. Okay, those are just comments. So in case of fill with 0, we just enter decimal place 2 in there. Let's save it again. Come in here and press F5. Let's see what will happen. You can see that, guys. Alright, so that fill with zeros, and this is just 2 decimal place. So let's go back in here. Oh, that's wrong. Move this in here. Okay, this is 2 decimal place, and this we fill it with 0. that off here, fill with 0. Alright, the next one, let's copy again. I'm going to copy that. Paste this here and just paste it in there. So now this one, let me enter 2 decimal place as well, so we have zeros and 2 decimal place. Okay, let's save again and run that. Come in here, press F5 to refresh. You see that we fill it up with 0 and there's 2 decimal place in there. Okay, so let's try another one back in here. So I'm going to copy this very one here and let's add maybe hash sign here somewhere. Come in here, yeah, and that should do it. So that'll be 2 decimal place. We have 2 decimal, we have 15 spacing, comma, 2 decimal place, and we have the field with hash. So let's see if that's going to work as well. Let's come in here and go back to our browser, press F5 to refresh. There we go, guys. Okay, and that's how you use your precision setting in PHP. So let me show you guys the codes again one more time before I leave. Here are the lines of codes that made that up. Let's increase it so that you can see it there, guys. I suppose with that I'll call it at the end of this tutorial. So bye for now, guys.